Break the board sports. Here we go. College Hoop Saturday. Click that like, hit subscribe. UConn facing BYU in Boston. The game's not in BYU, it's in Boston. UConn, number 3 in the country. BYU, number 7 in the country. This is going to be a great matchup. Now, both these teams come in 3-0 straight up, but both of them are 1-2 against the spread. Now, neither one of them though have had a true road game to this point. When you look into this so far as who they've played and the matchups, these two teams have never played each other. BYU has taken out Villanova. They beat them by 5. Holy Cross beat them by 45. And then they had the 17-point win against Delaware. UConn, they've just been smashing people too. But again, not a whole lot of resistance. UMass Law, they beat them by 63. Then you had Columbia, they beat by 27. So this will be really the first true test. And again, I always say this, it's really hard to handicap games early in the college basketball season. Like, I know everybody wants to hop out there and start going and prove how smart they are and make money, but sometimes you got to remember this: the best bet you can ever make is not to bet it, right? And what I mean by that is, if you can't get a really good feel on it, don't go betting the game. You might as well just bet your best game if it's a college football game or an NFL game. The goal is to make money, not to see how many bets you can win or how smart you are or do all these parlays. So just want to put that out there for college basketball. Make sure that you're really you're picking spots. Like in everything I've given out's even been half units, right? Georgia Tech yesterday plus 15 and a half. They got the cover. We had Wake Forest the other night and Florida State plus double digits. They got the cover. Said, Michigan yesterday would win, but I like TCU plus the points. But again, these are just all little small plays. Be very careful as you get into this. As far as last UConn, their last 11 games, 9-2 straight up, 8-3 ATS over that span as well. UConn's played to the under 8 of their last 10 games. Now, Hurley's team, dynamite going into this year. We'll get in there in a second. BYU 14-2 straight up their last 16 games, and they're 11-5 ATS in that same time frame. BYU, when they've had to play Big Ten opponents, or Big East opponents rather, they are 8-2 to the over as BYU. Now, again, coming into this season, UConn, they could win the national title. BYU, they're not a national title contender, but they're certainly Elite 8, top 16 material. This is a really good basketball team. BYU's got some dudes as well. UConn, though, again, they are the pick of the litter in this one, and they are the team expected to do a lot. Dan Hurley, he really, really dug into the bench, and he's got a good mix. He's got some veterans, got some newcomers. Alex Caravan, the senior forward, he's already been through 2 national titles with this UConn team. Then they got 6'10" senior Terrace Reed and 7-foot German freshman Eric Arabi. So they got a lot of guys across that front line that can play solo ball. One of the top shooters in the country, especially from deep. Silas Demery, who was Indiana Prep Mr. Basketball, he comes over. He's going to run the point guard. You got to go along Jalen Stewart there in the backcourt. So UConn has a lot of weapons, and again, they don't really have any weaknesses. As long as you can keep, Danny Hurley out of Hawaii there at the Maui Invitational, he doesn't like those things, but they are stacked. Their front line is huge. This team mirrors a lot of that back-to-back national championship teams that he had, and they're going to be just electric. BYU has a lot as well. DeBiase, he's 6'9" guard. He should be the number 1 pick in the NBA draft, believe it or not. And that's kind of hard to say that BYU may have the number 1 pick coming to the NBA, coming from their school. They got senior guard Richie Saunders. He's their top scorer returning. He averages 16 and a half last year. Kevin Young, head coach, he replaced Mark Pope, went 26-10 last year, Sweet 16 appearance. They also got 6'9" Keedy, the senior center. That guy's a shot blocking machine, cleans up the glass, does a lot of things well. And then you got a bunch of transfers, right? Rob Wright comes over from Baylor, Kennard Davis from Southern Illinois. So BYU is going to be right back in the Sweet 16, in my opinion. Now, are they Final Four? I don't know about that. I mean, they do have, presumably possibly the number 1 pick in the draft for the NBA next year, Devicey. But, along with AJ having Keedy in the middle, I just think UConn is better. However, this line has started and continued to balloon up. Right now, UConn is a 5.5-point favorite. Not really excited about run to the window and laying 5.5. Again, two really evenly matched teams. Connecticut 5.5, over under 153.5, 53% of ticket count, and 43% of the handle to the over. 47% of ticket count, 57% of the handle to the under. Now, everybody is laying the 5.5 with UConn. 71% of tickets, 77% of the handle. 29% of tickets, 23% of the handle is taking the points with BYU. Again, right now, so far, college basketball, if you go back through all of our videos, leans, all that, blah, 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 we're 5-1. Actual give outs there, we're 3-1, like where we actually gave it out. We had the loss with UCLA. But listen, and lost that by a point. We had +3, lost by 4. BYU +5.5, small half unit play. Again, don't go crazy. It's early in college basketball. You make your money when conference play comes around. Click that like, hit subscribe. Break the Board Sports, where we help you become a better handicapper. God bless and happy handicap.